You already know what it feels like. You mention something you love, and suddenly it's being used to get close to you. They listen just enough to mirror it back, but it doesn't feel real. And part of you starts wondering, did they see me or did they just hear what they could use? Desire isn't weakness, my love. You're allowed to want deeply. But when you lead with what you crave and not what you require, you give people a blueprint, not for how to love you, but for how to reach you without keeping you. Let's walk through this slowly together. You're going to start to see when your desire became data and why some people listen just enough to use it as leverage. Not because you were gullible, but because you were unguarded in a moment of hope. This might be a hard truth, but you already feel it in your chest, in your bones. They asked all the right questions. They remembered little details. They repeated back what you said in a way that felt like it was intentional. But then, somewhere along the way, you noticed something. Their actions didn't match their listening. Something was off. They weren't loving you. They were learning you just enough to win access. It's not intimacy. It's performance. That's what it is. They gave you connection cues, not connection. In your body, you probably felt a warmth at first, followed by a drop, like a subtle anxiety, like something was missing, even though the words were right. Let's tell the truth gently. You felt it. Sometimes in early connection, you speak from your longing. You speak from that place. You say things like, I just want something peaceful this time, or I've been through a lot. I don't have the energy for games. I need someone who communicates clearly, right? And instead of honoring those desires, they use them. They use them to perform being the answer. Yeah, it's not that you were wrong to share. It's that they were never intended to hold what you were revealing. That's on them. They weren't inspired by your honesty. They were informed by it, right? Your stomach probably clenched the moment they started sounding too perfect. Your brain wanted to believe it, but your body was already like, something's off here. Your body was already saying no. Here's how you can usually tell the difference. Performed intimacy speeds up. It's fast. It mirrors everything you say. It praises your softness. It says all the right things immediately. Real intimacy doesn't rush. It earns understanding over time. It asks instead of assuming. It holds space without flooding that space, right? One is trying to become what you want. The other is trying to see who you are. When it's real, your body relaxes. You stop rehearsing your words. You stop performing patience. You stop shrinking to protect their feelings. Yeah? Ask yourself this. When was the last time someone mirrored your desire, but failed to actually meet it? Think about that. So this is where the pattern begins. This dynamic didn't start here. You may have grown up in an atmosphere where stating your needs meant you were too sensitive, where wanting something made you feel like a burden, where being honest didn't get you connection, it got you silence. So now, when someone finally seems to get it, they understand you. You lean in, and you lean in hard. You give them the map, the roadmap, the keys. You explain everything. You explain your softness. You show them what it would take to earn you. And if they're not ready to love you fully, They'll use that information to access you temporarily. You've been trained to believe that being fully understood equals finally being loved. And when it doesn't turn into something safe, you blame yourself. You tell yourself you overshared. You start withholding next time, even from people who might actually deserve it. It's understandable. It is, because you are human. But this part might sting a little, but let's say it anyways. Some people don't want to love you. They want to experience you. And your desire, that was a shortcut. They studied you, not because they were curious, but because they saw your capacity. They saw your softness, your warmth, your standards. They saw all of it. They weren't attracted to them. They were attracted to how those things made them feel. It was never about you. It was about what they thought they could get from you. Yeah. The truth. I know. And you know. So, you can stay soft. You can stay soft, Queen. You just don't have to teach people how to reach you from the start. Try this instead. Let desire be witnessed, not explained. Share slowly, not as a test, as protection. Watch how someone handles confusion, not just clarity. Listen to who they are before letting them mirror who you are. The right person won't need a script. They won't need all the answers. They'll just want to know you, even the parts that aren't polished, right? The right person. You're allowed to want love. You're allowed to say what you need. But from now on, let your desire be a door they knock on, not a roadmap you hand out. It's hard, but you can do it. You can. And it's come with practice. You weren't too open. You were just hoping. You were just hoping to be held. You weren't too honest. You were just waiting to be met. You were not too much. You're just no longer available to be studied like a subject and left like a souvenir. You want love? You're ready for care. And now you'll give your softness to the ones who come unprompted, without trying to read you like a script. Right? So write this gently down in your journal, right? Let it be private, Queen. Write this down. Where have I offered a blueprint when I should have waited for behavior? What does it look like to let my desire be sacred, not strategic? No guilt, just clarity. Awareness is everything. So the next time, it doesn't happen. As always, stay blessed and stay crowned. In the next message, we'll talk about what it really means to pull your power back, not by becoming colder, but by becoming clearer about where your energy no longer belongs. All right. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.